Man, like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. What's up, YouTube? Man, I ain't done one in a few days, man. I've been working and taking care of much personal stuff. Man, but I gotta do one on this shooting up in Minnesota. I'm seeing a lot of people putting out a lot of content, man, and you know what I mean? I gotta give my take on this. Now let me start off by saying, for starters, this officer, she was 100% wrong, dead wrong for killing this kid. You know what I mean? She was out of order. There's no way you don't know the difference between a taser and your service weapon. That off the rip, she was bogus as hell. So we not buying that. She should definitely do some jail time without a shadow of a doubt. That's hands down. But what we gotta come to grips with is we need to start telling our peoples, man, young fellas, stop trying to resist arrest. That's off the rip. When are we gonna start telling these kids stop resisting arrest? You have no win. You have no win whatsoever. You're only gonna make the situation worse. You're only gonna make the situation worse. You gotta put your life in your own hands. You gotta be the one to make sure that you make it home to your family. Because you already know they don't give a fuck no kind of way. So you can't do nothing to give them no extra reason to not give a damn. So you gotta make sure you put yourself in the best position to make it home. Ain't nobody saying you have to like the police. Ain't nobody saying you have to kiss the police ass. Ain't nobody saying you have to bow down to the police. But what I'm saying is, you can comply when you know you don't have, when you're done, you're done. You don't let them kill you. You don't let them kill you. You don't do something to give them an inkling of a reason to be able to kill you. They not tussling and wrestling with us like they do the white boys. That's just a reality, and we know this. So we can't even pretend like we don't know this. That's a reality. So why would you give them a reason to even have another reason to do something to one of us? Stop resisting, man. Stop tussling with them. Stop wrestling around with them. Stop that shit, man. Because you're going to end up in a bad, it's going to be a bad outcome no matter what. Nothing good's coming out of that. The likelihood of you getting away at any time is slim to none. At any time is slim to none. If you're out of the vehicle, you're going to jail if you're out of the vehicle. So that's off the rip. If you're going to try to brake for it, you don't ever get out the fucking car. You don't ever get out of the car. If you got it, and you know if you're going to make a run for it, as soon as they get behind you. If you're going to make a run for it, you don't ever get out the car. You don't get out the car with them up on your back and try to break loose. You don't do that. You know what I mean? And I probably get some backlash for this, but this shit got to be said. We giving them too many openings to kill us. We giving them too many openings where we're allowing them to kill us. So that's what you know you're going, especially on some petty shit. Especially on the petty crimes. Go, get up out of here, man. Go and roll out. Get it over with. But these little millennial kids, they got this the energy that they gotta push off, the attitude that they gotta push off. They gotta try to drag their nuts at all times. That's not in their favor when you're dealing with the pigs. Cause you got a lot of these that's coming up in these little small towns where they was raised a certain way, but then they come and patrol the cities. So you know, I mean, they looking at us a certain kind of way off the rip. So you gotta make sure you make it home, man. It ain't up to them to make sure you make it home. You gotta make sure you make it home. I ain't been in the streets the last 15 or so years. But before that, I was in the streets, and I've had from drug charges to traffic shit to they've circled and surrounded me on an attempted murder warrant. And I ain't never been beat the fuck up or shot by the police. So it's like come on, yo, we can't keep giving it to them. And if you go fight them, make sure you fight them. Feel me? You gonna do it, do it. You can't play with it. You gonna do something, you gotta do it. You can't play with them. So it's like, man, we gotta quit pushing the wrong narrative. Like, you know, that officer, man, that second-degree manslaughter, that's not high enough. She need to be charged with a higher charge. I'm all for that. Fuck her. I'm talking about the young brother that lost his life and the brothers that keep losing their lives. We got to start thinking for ourselves and making sure we make it home. That's what we need to be telling these shorties. That's what we need to be telling our sons when they leave about the crib. As you telling them how to address the police, you need to also be making sure you enforcing their head. They not trying to, resist arrest, especially for these petty charges. Because we see what they doing to us. We ain't getting a chance to shoot up a strip mall and just get wrestled down. We ain't getting them opportunities. So we got to make sure we make it home on our own. So we got to have these discussions, man. So that's all I want to put out there, man. Let's stop laying down for them and giving them a reason to lay us down there. Let's stop laying down so easy, man. Like, seriously, young brothers, man, it's happening too frequent, man. That's all I got for you today, man. That's been laying on my head, Yeah, Chi-Town's finest. Let's get it, peoples.